What's going on, everybody? Welcome to episode 9 of our Nice playthrough here on Football Manager 20. And today we have got a couple of games for you. We are probably going to do the two, Leon and Nim, and then we may do some of the international break. But then after the international break, we'll get into it as we have Paris coming up. But today, a tough one. We've got Leon, and then we're away to Nim. Last episode, we lost the game. We pretty much dominated here against Monaco. 1-0 in the Cup, the Coupe de la Ligue. Not where I wanted to go out. And then a tough 2-2 with Strasbourg as well. So it was a tough episode, but hopefully we can come back a little bit and show what we're capable of as we are home here to Nice. Or we are Nice. We are home here to Lyon. It's a big game. We can really test ourselves against what mostly is probably one of the consensus top 3 or 4 year in and year out in France. This year in real life they're not doing overly well, and at the moment, of course, they are in 6th. We are very close to the top, of course. We can check the league table, and a win for any of us will bring us up into 5th, but there is a decent sized gap between 4 and 5th, so Champions League football is going to be very tough to reach for Lyon. And our aim isn't really Champions League. We were supposed to finish top half. We're trying to push for a Europa League spot. I feel we can get there. We're going to have to get a little bit better at closing games out, taking our chances, and mainly that's basically it. Everything else is going pretty well, except those 2 aspects. But, you know, we'll have to see. But let's jump into it. We're ready to go right now, ready to pop right into this game. So we're looking around at some of these players, but let's jump into it. Match preview. We are 4-5 to win this one. What we're gonna do is bring Dolberg back in. Ben Seguir is ineligible, which is alright. We'll bring Ganogo onto the bench. Unas can come onto the bench. Atal is ready. Can jump right back in. And I believe this is the back 3 we're going to go through. And then we're going to play Cyprian. They're going to be Walter. Yeah, I think this is how we're going to go. Everyone seems okay. Fitness-wise, Malita could be getting on a little bit, but we've got Claude Maurice and Unas ready on the bench. And other than that, everyone seems pretty decent in terms of fitness. So, excuse me, we're going to jump right onto it. We are going to play the positive style at home, see if we can go toe-to-toe with some of these bigger clubs. They've got some good players as well. Depay, Aouar is always so good in Football Manager. It looks like he's going to be good again. The 2 center backs are pretty good as well. Traore's not too bad. Dembele is pretty good as well. Yeah, it's going to be pretty difficult, but let's see if we can hype some of the boys up before we jump on into this. Not too many of them are overly ecstatic, but we're ready to go. Hopefully they're ecstatic to just be on the pitch as Rene Alley jumps it through, and it's going to be difficult. There are some good players on this Lyon side. We're going to have to be at our best if we want to grab a win here. We have a tough one against Paris coming relatively soon as well, so not exactly how we want it to go. And there comes a highlight, finally, 11-12 minutes in. So we're moving the ball around the back. Atal's on it. Brings it back into Leis Mayu. And Ikone, inexplicably, gives it to nobody. And now Lyon are on the ball. Is this a highlight for Lyon? Mendes on it. Gets it out wide. Ikone. Can we push? Can we press just a little bit? Rene Adelaide's on it. And they're just moving the ball around nicely at the moment, Lyon. So that gets clipped in, and now they come forward, and he gets away to Depay. It's blocked away, though, and that may be the highlight. He does get a shot off, but it was blocked. Dolberg's on it now, and Dolberg can slip it in. Cyprian has a hit, and that is wide. Nothing really major going on so far in this game. We're 15 minutes in, and a whole lot of nothing, pretty much. But we do have ourselves a free kick. Can we take opportunity here? Lopez comes and collects. And now is Lyon going to go down the other end. Racine Coley's going to get to it. Does well. Clips it into Malita, but he can't find Casper Dolberg, and they're on it again as that goal goes back to Lopez. I was hoping that might slow up a bit. It did not. And that ball straight through to Dembele, and Dembele's in here, and an opportunity there for Leon not taken. Benitez doing well and grabbing the save. I'm not sure where their clear chance came, or their half chance came from, unless it was that shot that was blocked by Depay, or that Depay took. That would have been weird, as that's cleared away. Dubois is on it. And the passing on our end hasn't been too great, but neither has it for Leon. But they're doing a little bit more. I don't know if that was saved or if that hit the woodwork. It looks like that was saved. Jesus, that was close. It looked like the woodwork got rattled. But we escaped there. And it hasn't been the best of starts for us. Leon probably the more positive start as Traore gets onto it. Depay is causing a couple of problems there. And let's see, he must have just saved it off the line there. And it just must have gotten a bit lucky and went under him. Because he's on a 7.2, but everyone else is not playing overly well. He does keep finding... We're gonna make that change, close him down a little bit more because he has been pulling the string so far. Let's see if we can get a shout in. Get creative. We haven't had too much of anything so far. Malita on a 6.3 is not where you want to see him. And a 6.4 for Ikone. The front three not playing well. And Soki's on it. Benitez. Clip to Malita. Here's Cyprian. Rushing through the middle. Leis Mayu. Now can we force their goalkeeper into a little bit of action as that gets clipped in and Dolberg gets the header on, but relatively easy for Lopez in the end. And they go ahead and clear forward. Are they going to have an opportunity here? No, he is offside, and that should be it for that highlight. But we have another one right off the bat, and Soki's on it. Back to Benitez. Can we play out of the back? Cyprian is going to charge forward here. Nicely done. He slips it into Dolberg, and Dolberg's on it. Dolberg. That's a poor finish. That's a good opportunity and a poor finish. We get to halftime. A good end to the half, but I'm going to say I'm not happy. But a good end to the half from our boys. Had a couple of chances there. Couldn't find the net in any of them, Dolberg. Hasn't started the year exactly proficiently. Cyprian's on it. Leis Mayu. Danilo. It's blocked. Is there going to be a highlight here, or is this just the opening highlight? We'll find out as that gets out to Atal, and it's just a little bit too far and out of play. We've had most of the possession. We've been playing decently well with it. I feel like I'm going to have to take off one of these wingers relatively soon, as Atal's in on it here, and he gets it to Mayu, and that is a massive opportunity. Surely you don't hit it softly enough from there that the goalkeeper even catches that. You should just be smacking that. It's not worked out. Malita's on a 6.2. We're going to get Claude Maurice in there. He hasn't been playing overly well either. I can't get that left side to play well. Ikone's had a really good start to the year. The left side, I cannot get to play well. Back to Lopez. They're going to have an opportunity here as they clip it forward. Anderson's on it. Can we win it off them high up the pitch? That would be ideal. Though it's going to come to Cornet, and Claude Maurice does well to take that away. Cyprian on it. Now we're pushing forward nicely. Claude Maurice is blocked, but Coley's on it. Can get it into Cyprian. Has a hit and is blocked off the post, but Atal's there to clean it up. It's 1-0, and we've taken the lead here. Very, very nice. Cyprian, what a hit. This is from Cyprian. Coley gets it to him, and he's just smacked that. That's a really good hit. It's saved. Or it's not saved. It's off the post, and Atal comes back and smashes it into the other corner. Goalkeeper can't get to it. And after 53 minutes, we've taken the lead, and there is a highlight immediately after the goal, which scares me just a little bit. But we've been the better side for the last 10 minutes or so, 15 maybe. Going into at the end of the first half, we really started to get going. Leis Mayu gets it, but not the clearance I was looking for. It looked like he had a bit of time there. And here they come, Leon. They're going to be pushing now. They are on positive. As Kone gets in, he gets it to the back end, and what a save that is from Benitez. Very nicely done. And now the highlights are coming thick and fast. Leon on it now. As that gets clipped forward, but Sarr's going to collect it. Can we force something here out of their goalkeeper? Nope, that's a poor giveaway, but Coley does well to win that back. Cyprian, Claude Maurice gets it through. Dolberg's on it. Dolberg not having the greatest of years. Maybe a more confident Dolberg smashes that past the goalkeeper. He didn't even get a shot off there. And now they have it. It's a long highlight here, and it's finally in. Rene Adelaide on it. It's a good save from Benitez. Decent opportunity there for Leon, but Ikone is racing forward here. Is there more to this? Claude Maurice is going to get to it. That is an awful, awful touch. And the highlight ends, but another highlight quickly again, and another poor ball forward here. And all of a sudden, Leon are really turning the screw. Do we change it just a little bit? As that Insaki gets it out, Depay's on it, clips it back in, Cornet. All right, let's hold on a second here. Let's see what we can do. Ikone's not having a good game. We'll bring Unas on. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go cautious as they're trying to really cause problems. We're going to avoid playing out of the defense. Actually, we can play out of the defense. I'm not too worried about that particular aspect. But we are going to pass into space a little bit more. Try and stretch them as they push forward. Hopefully we can cause them some problems because they've really been coming at us, and that's not going to help if we just give it right to them. Jesus, Benitez. Throws it to Mayu. And he clips it forward, and Dolberg's in here. Can he grab a second? That's an awful finish again. And Dolberg has had plenty of opportunities this year like that and hasn't made any of them. Having some really poor finishing on his end, and it's not that bad, his finishing stat. Shouldn't be that bad. As that ball gets out to Depay. Let's come back in. Claude Maurice just clears it. It's going to come back our way. We do hold on to it here. Cyprian gets it to Atal. Now is there a break? Atal coming forward. Gets it to nobody. Leon on it again. Unas almost wins it, and it's through to Dembele. He looked offside. And he is offside, thank the Lord. What we are going to do also is bring you back to fullback. Fullback on support. Just not give him so much space on that right-hand side as he's offside. There's 25 minutes to go here. This is a very, very tight game. Danilo's starting to get a little bit tired. Want to bring on Tameze, but I also want to figure out Dolberg's issue. We're doing alright here. We'll give him a bit of praise. See how they like that. Dolberg is overwhelmed, which is, I mean, okay. It's a bit late here, so what we're going to do is we are going to bring on Tameze. Going to change up his role to a defensive midfielder. Let's see if we can hold off here for the last 5 minutes. We've had trouble holding off these last couple of games. We are going to stop playing out of defense, play for set pieces, and a bit of time wasting. We're going to just keep everything else the same. See if we can hold off here. There's a minute to go. Time is ticking away. There's a highlight, not what we wanted to see. Aouar's on it, and he forces a ball out wide, and I'm not sure where the defense is. As that gets in, can we clear it? No, and it's over the bar. Jesus. What happened to the right side of defense there? Forward to Cyprian, and he plays it forward, and this is going to be a highlight for Dolberg, and Dolberg can seal it, and he can't quite finish it off. Oh, he's offside. 2 minutes to go, and another highlight. And that is wide. The ball's just being played around here. These highlights are coming thick and fast. As that gets played out of play, is this going to be the final highlight here? Because normally the final highlight, or normally highlights don't start with throw-ins and things. Tameze's on it, and that is not what we want to see, but it's cleared back. I hope this is the final highlight. Just trying to end the game as that comes close, and we're toying around with it at the back. Not what we want to see. As Atal swings that forward, and it's Dolberg again. Now Dolberg is going to have a go. It gets it back. Claude Maurice had an opportunity to finish it off there. Couldn't. And with 10 seconds to go, is that going to be it? Memphis Depay is on it. He's had a good game, Memphis, but no one else has, and that is full time. That is a big old win for us. We've done rather well. I don't need to address anything. We did well. A good win. Let the lads enjoy themselves when an important win comes around, my lord. 6 unbeaten for us. There are 3 draws and 3 wins in there. It's not too bad. Would like to keep it going with Nim coming. We are going to have to go away from home for the Nim game, but that is okay. We got a week until that happens, but here we are up in 5th, where we kind of want to be at the end of the year. We're 4 back of Nantes. We should be ahead of Nantes, really. But I'm going to hold on to that for the entire year. Or every time I see Nantes in general, I'm just going to end up holding on to that. Let's take a look at how Nim have done this year. Excuse that noise in the back because my cat is rummaging through a box. And being the weirdo he is. So yeah, we'll see how Nim is doing in a moment. Let's take a look. Nim schedule, senior squad. How have they done on a 2-game losing streak? Lost 3-1 to Lille, who aren't having a good year. Lost to Brest, beat Nantes 1-0, beat Toulouse, who are having a good year too, but then lost to Brest, a draw with Rennes, who are having a good year. So their form is a bit mixed, because they've got some good results against some good teams there, and then some poor results against teams that are not so good. So maybe it's just the way they set up against big teams that that's causing problems with everyone else, but for the moment it's not too bad for them. They are sitting in 11th. Not sure where they were predicted to finish, but not too bad. Let's take a look at Dolberg in a minute here, because he's had some opportunities and he's just not finishing, and I don't really have a second striker, so we're kind of just forcing our way through in terms of getting goals. We can actually try Malita out front next time. Where is Casper? There he is. 14 finishing, 14 composure. You just worry a little bit. He's gonna get better, but he's got to be finishing off some of these really good chances we're having. He's just not doing it. I think I'm going to put Malita up front, but he had a really bad game out last time too. But Unas had a pretty good game, so we'll move Unas left and then put Malita up front. That way we can see how that works. Hopefully it yields a little bit of something. We were just looking at him, and all of a sudden his things are going up. They weren't going up that high 2 seconds ago, but you know, not too bad. We can take a look at Ikone too. He should be coming along. He's had a really good year so far for us. We also, I mean, I thought about making the left side. It's the left side that we have trouble turning into anything. Well, I think I'm gonna go ahead and put that on inverted winger instead of. Actually, you know what I may do? I may just put it back to an inside forward and move it up to attack. Let's see how that goes. I'm also gonna put the Mazzala on attack. See if we can get a little bit more going forward when we have it. We're gonna play the positive system here when we go and play Nim. The other system we have isn't for teams like Nim. It's more for teams like Paris or Lyon away, that kind of thing. But you know, we'd like to play Dante, Cyprian, Leis Mayu. That's kind of how I want it to go, though. Showing an improvement in his game training well. It's not translating on the pitch, unfortunately. I'm not going to make Dante a captain. He'll be gone probably very, very soon, unfortunately for him. He's just not able to keep up, and he likes to complain about not playing, that sort of thing. So, you know, I have to worry a little bit about it. But we've got the NIM game. What are we in? We are in November. We get a left back coming at the beginning of January, which is good. We need another left back. I'm going to go ahead and criticize Lusamba here. Very pleased. How's he coming along? Ben Seguir coming along pretty nicely. And as you can see, he's got potential at the wazoo here. He's only 16 and got some really nice things to build on here. Finishing, first touch. Some other things can use some work. Passing, work rate. His physicals hopefully will just come with age a little bit. But his pace isn't awful, but it's the other things that you worry about just a little bit. He's only 5'7", so poacher is probably his best option. False 9 or deep lying forward, perhaps. Advanced forward. Can't really swing anything into him. You might be able to play him at advanced forward with a partner, but for the moment, it's just going to have to be poacher. We are training him in advanced forward, so we can get a couple more things worked in there, like dribbling and passing and things. Getting a couple more attributes trained up, but whether his long-term future is at advanced forward, we will have to see. But we've got some good players in the academy. Some good players coming up through the system. That is the focus here at Nice. They like to bring some players through. A lot like Monaco as well, though Monaco spend a little bit more money in terms of bringing in those younger players and then moving them on for huge amounts of profit. Nice do a little bit less of the spending and more of the developing, I feel. But whatever works. Whatever works for each club. They may do a little bit more spending now that the new billionaire owner has come in, but we'll have to see. He said it was gonna be like a 5-year thing, he felt like, so it's, you know, it'll take a little bit, I think, before he's really pushing a ton of money in there. But, you know, we'll see. But now we have the game. Away to Nîmes. If we can win this, we'll be on a good run of form. 7 unbeaten. And then we also have 5 wins in there too, which is pretty good. James Dustin's pretty good, but some of these players are a bit expensive for where we are. Maybe not as much in the Premier League, but definitely in League One. Bit pricey. We're going to have to do a lot of developing here. But let's jump into this. So we're going to play Alida up front, and then we are going to move Unas onto the left. I think I don't want to play. Screw it. We're going to play Dante. I worry about Dante. Can I play Dante on the left? He is left-footed, so I'm going to play him out left. I don't want to leave Vital up the pitch and then Dante with the lack of pace to cover both areas should he get caught. So that's probably how we're going to go about it. But I think this is the team we are going to run with. Everyone's fit. Everyone's ready to go. Hopefully Sarr can play well enough on the right-hand side. They're going to play a 4-4-2. We'll see how we do there. Hopefully we win the midfield battle. And we can take 2 wins here in an episode, I believe for the first time. Which is annoying to say, but we've been making some good strides and there's some good things here. We're just going to have to do a little bit better in certain areas before we really get forward, and they are in right away, and Benitez is forced to make a save right through that gap, and that was right behind Dante, if you noticed. And already Dante causing issues at the back. Not what we want to see. They've started well, haven't they? 4 shots. We've had none. And now we're getting some too. We'll see when a highlight comes. We're 11.5 minutes in and now we have the ball. Can we force a highlight here? Danilo's on it. And Danilo inexplicably giving the ball away in that situation as that comes back in and it's cleared away by Sar. What? Why? You have to wonder why. As that comes in and the header is just over the bar. What are we thinking there? I just want to know. Cole on it. Dante, Danilo moving the ball around a little bit. As that comes over to a towel, and he swings in, and he didn't swing it in. He went for goal. Not what I wanted to see from there, but, you know, do what he can. As they're on the ball here, it's clipped forward. He wins that nicely enough. He's on it. Sar is on it. It's clipped out wide. Atal wins it. Maulita's on it. And can we force something here as he races up the wing? Can he find a ball in? He gets it to Unas. It's blocked away and then cleared. Decent opportunity, but a good block in the way. Racing forward. We haven't had a really good opportunity yet. We're 20 minutes in. They are frustrated. Let's see if we can get a little bit creative, take advantage of their frustration. Leis Mayu on it. Atal. Nope. Dreadful. As that comes out wide, and they are ripping us apart here early, and I worry just a little bit. I worry just a little bit. We're gonna go a little bit shorter. Stop giving the ball away as much. If we continue to give the ball away, they're going to continue to have attempts on the break, which is not what we are really interested in. Let's see if we can work it now. See, there's so much space in the middle. We have it focused through the middle. And Ikone, what an awful touch. And every time we give the ball away, they have an opportunity, and it's not going well. Just stop giving the ball away. I feel like I don't have to say that, but stop giving the ball away. Maulita having a decent game up front. The wingers, once again, not having a good game. We're on it now. Danilo gets it forward. Cyprian's on it. And Cyprian trying to find somebody. Finds Maulita, who hits it, and that is just past the post. That was not far away. Almost the opening goal. I worry for the wingers. Tal's on it. Gets it into Mayu. I just worry about giving the ball away now. That's all I worry about, because we are inexplicably just giving the ball away. And it's right behind Dante again. It's a great save. Benitez keeping us in it again. And Dante is... he's just an issue. He is flat out an issue. Danilo on it, gets it in, cleared away. And they break with some pace. And it's easy for them, which is worrying. It's very worrying. That was a bad half on our end. A very bad half. I am far from pleased. Start the second half. We're going to go on balanced. Mainly so we're not so far out of position. We're going to go back up a little bit here. Avoid the overlap left. Work the ball into the box. And they have a highlight right from the off. It's out wide. And they are killing us on the wings here. The towel is beaten. It's cleared away. Comes to him and it's saved. What I'm going to do, actually, is I'm going to change you to winger on attack. And I'm going to keep you here. Or do I inside forward on attack? Maybe if we pass into space and then distribute to the flanks, distribute quickly, maybe we can catch them out as they race forward. Ball comes in on the corner. It's blocked away. Danilo's going to get to it. Gets it to Mayu. Gets it to Ikone. There's space there for Ikone to turn. And what is that? I don't understand. What is that pass? Oh, that looked like an opportunity, and then it's just ended. Ikone's on a 6.3. I'm not going to specifically mark that one. Can I play Lusamba out here? On the right? He's right-footed only. That's probably not a good idea. We'll bring Dolberg on, see if he's able to get back and ready to roll. They have an opportunity here, though. They're on it, and it's blocked away. And can we break? Cyprian's on it, and this is what I want to see. Out wide. Oh, we lose it there. He got back rather quickly that time. But that is what we want to see, at least. And they're pushing. Dante. Moving the ball around slowly. The press is very good from them. We're having a hard time beating it, as they've won it here, and the press is on it, and get off. I can't have Dante on the pitch. I just flat out can't. If he has to leave and he just causes a fuss and whatever it may be, he can't be out there. He's on a 6.8, but you know what? There's no way, and there's just no way. Everything over the top goes through him, as that goes to Dolberg, and Dolberg's in here, and Dolberg, can he finish? He's blocked. Ugh, Dolberg. We gotta get something going for you, my friend. We just do. He's right-footed only, Lusamba. We're just gonna play him out here as a winger, as Unas would like to come off, as he's feeling something. And we're also not moving the ball quick enough. It's you know what I should do? Dribble less. Dolberg's on it. Maulita's coming forward. Can he swing a ball in? No. But it will go out for a corner. I know what I want to be happening on the pitch. It's just trying to find the right settings to get it into that position. Let's go demand a little bit more from the players. Got no more subs left, and as you see, Maulita's just hurt himself. As I was saying that, he hurt himself, which is just great. They're first to all those balls as well. They just want it a little bit more than we do at the moment, as he comes in and it's blocked and saved away. The chances have been relatively similar, while they have way more shots. They've created one more clear cut than we have, but that's what it is. Do we go positive the last couple of minutes here? See if we can catch them out. Why would I think that was a good idea? We'll find out. If they score here, then we would have had to go positive anyway. Coley doing well. Here we go. This is what I want. Lusamba up the wing. One more. There we go. Atal. Leis May, you finish. Oh my god. Oh, such a massive, massive opportunity. An immediate highlight from them. Can we win it here? That's what we want to see. Push. No, they do well to move the ball around. He's just beating our guy there. Blocked away. It's come back in. He's cleared. Oh, that's into the side netting. Almost yanked it away from the corner, or from the center back there, which would have been obnoxious. Is there another highlight left in this game? It doesn't look like it. It looks like time is going to run out. And the game I was not comfortable with. They played rather well, Nim. And we were not. Yeah, disappointing. I want all of you to know it was disappointing. Not great. We stay in 5th. Ahead of Lyon by 1. Ahead of Brest by 2. Brest must have lost. And Leon must have won, but we did alright. We had some options there, but we had some chances. No finishes. That last Mayu won there. He had plenty of space to put the ball into as well. Just didn't happen. And I feel it took a little bit longer than I wanted to kind of get how I wanted to play. Kind of get them to try and exploit what they were doing. And toward the end we kind of were. And just couldn't do enough. Hopefully Nantes get beaten here by Paris. We're not going to beat Paris, so anytime Nantes drop points is better. Or it's good, at least. Monaco win 3-0 away to Strasbourg. We drew 2-2 there. They've got some good players, Monaco. Is just not sure what they're doing. Lanzini. Cedric. Saint-Etienne beat Rennes on the road. That is a big result for Paris. Rennes having a barnstormer to start the year, and the Nantes grabbed a point. Ugh. That they did. Paris would have gone top on goal difference with a win there, but they lose at home to Saint-Etienne and don't lose too much ground. That's big for them. That is big for them. We're just going to skip forward a couple more days. Nothing should happen. Hopefully nothing happens. We're just trying to get through a little bit here. So next episode we're not doing 2 weeks of nothing. It's our homegrown update comes through. We are not the only club suffering injuries. Seattle win the MLS Cup. Who is this? Charles Traore for Nantes. Who is this? João Benny Antonio, defensive midfielder. He's got some decent things to build upon. Got some stuff there. His finishing's at 5. Zakunda Volante is an odd position, but you know, whatever works. Our backup goalkeeper goes down for 3 to 4 weeks. This is kind of why I want to get through just a little bit, mainly because these injuries always come. We're going to see if we get any important injuries. We're going to go ahead and check. This guy looks pretty good. Not too bad. It's got some good stats. 19, relatively cheap. But we don't really play with the cam right now, though. We'll have to at one point. Perhaps, I assume. We'll get to that point. We're going to get to the Wednesday here, and that'll be the end of the video. Not too much may happen here, but as we... Oh, there he is. Oh, 5 to 8 days. Okay. He only turned sharply training. He's at home. I was ready to get blaming. Ready to start blaming people. But that is our doing. 5 to 8 days. He should definitely be back. He may just be coming back for that game. For Rennes. That is a game that is winnable for us, surely. Needs more playing time. True. He just doesn't seem good enough for us, does he? Ganogo. We may just hold on to him as our third option or second option. I really like the youngster, the 16-year-old, actually, so he may just be our third option till the end of the year before we move him on. He's not really doing too much for us. Atal injured and out for 2 to 4 weeks. There we go. That is what we were waiting for. What is this? Fine player, Sacco, away on loan. And our right back goes down. He's a huge part of what we've been doing. He's been scoring goals, creating opportunities at that right wing back role. We have Burner there. Harrell can also play there, but We'll see. We shall see. Burner been playing pretty well in the couple times we've been the couple times he's played so far this year when Natal's been injured or had a bit of a knock. So we'll see. Temeze, new Cameroon man. Only a couple more days to get through. We've only lost one player. Jesus Christ. Only lost the one player. Every international break we seem to lose somebody. No matter what's going on, we lose somebody. That is annoying. That is annoying. Rico Henry. Expensive. The English players are expensive. That is for sure. And when Brexit goes through, if there are changes to how many players you can have or how many players need to be from Britain on the squad and things of that nature, it will cause some problems, and they will become, the good English players will be really expensive. That's why a lot of the big clubs have been really going at English youngsters and things, and you feel maybe overpaying, but it's necessary. And if those rules do change and you need more English talent, they're going to be hard to come by. Everybody will be looking to get at that portion. Oh, I was wondering who that was. Bloody Modric. Couple more days. No more injuries, please. There shouldn't be too many more games. Just the Tuesday and the Wednesday, I believe. I guess one more round of games. Hopefully we're okay. Hopefully we are okay. Pelmard's injured, out 3 to 4 weeks. Oh boy. He hasn't played too much this year. We're gonna start getting him some games. He's got a ton of potential. We have to start getting him some games. But he seems injury prone. Early on, he's been injured a lot, and a lot of different injuries too, which is annoying. Hopefully he gets over that. We'll have to take a look at him really quick. Where is he? Pelmard. 9 pros, 3 cons. Fairly susceptible to injuries. Yep, that is going to be an issue. That is going to be an issue. We only got to get through another day or two, though. Next episode, we may get to the Paris game, which will be very tough. We'll get the first opportunity to play with our defensive, counterattacking kind of style. Whether it works on a team that good, we'll have to wait and see, but it is going to be very, very difficult. Come on, move to Thursday. So I can't have any more players get hurt on international duty. Though 2 of them got hurt at home. The other one got hurt on the international duty. So we've done 2 weeks here with no games and lost 3 players, which is just absolutely great. He looks pretty decent at 22. Not great, but decent. We're going to need someone to replace Ganogo, so we'll have to see going forward. Let's get some of these scouts in. Contracted to Leipzig, doesn't want to sell. We're going to have to be stingy in the market. We're going to have to spend money well. See if we can pick up bargains. It's going to be very necessary to keep this club going in a way, so we're going to have to be ready to roll, guys. But that is going to be the end of this episode. I'm going to end it here. Next episode schedule, we're going to play Rennes, and then away to Montpellier, and then home to Paris. We're probably going to get those 3 games in there. It's not too big of a gap between Montpellier and Paris, so we're probably going to get all those in, and then we got a bit of a stretch here, some more tough games. This is a tough 4-game stretch. Paris, Marseille, Bordeaux, and then Rennes. The top 3 right here in a 4-game stretch. So we're really, really going to get to know some of the big dogs in this division. So these next 2 games are pivotal if we want to, you know, not fall too far behind in this race. You can call it a race toward the top 6. We'd like to finish in that area, guys. But that is going to be the end of this episode. I hope you folks have enjoyed it. Stay tuned for more. And peace.